Two guys, one review, one review.
Two guys, one review, and we're back. And if you can't tell, I'm smiling my ass off because we're finally doing the review that I've been waiting for. Smile. Tony went to finally go see this fucking movie. It only took him 2 years, but Tony, what were your thoughts?
Luckily, it's still in theaters. It definitely exceeded expectations. When I first saw the trailer, first got the idea of it and their ad campaigns, I thought it was going to be a little cheesy, but it was actually a really good psychological thriller. You know, not one of those slasher films that gets remade every season. So yeah, I was impressed. I was impressed. What are your thoughts on it?
Dude, the jump scares literally had my balls falling off. Not only that, but, quick fact of information here. Sosie Bacon, for those that don't know, Kevin Bacon's daughter, stellar performance. She had me on the edge of my seat, and my girlfriend was hiding in my armpits. Luckily, Axe body spray. This isn't an endorsement, but great movie nonetheless. I wish I knew more about the lore, whether, that demon was Mexican or, some Mayan shit, but nonetheless, I mean, terrifying. The way that the smiles just pop up and the creature is always there in the background. Jump scares are always unexpected. You don't know where they're coming from. Have you looking left, right, up, and down. Definitely a movie I'll recommend, and it's without a doubt going to be in the top 5 horror movies that I'm going to recommend. It's actually our next video, but, I just love the eerie feeling of the unknown that this movie brings to the table. Each quiet scene lifts the hair on the back of your neck and definitely makes you look away and brace your ass. It almost gives you a minor stroke, but this movie, hands down, if you want to watch it by yourself, bruh, good luck. But Tony, other than that, I mean, how many scenes really got you screaming?
Definitely a lot of good jump scares. I also left the theater kind of looking over my shoulder. You know, it was definitely one of those movies where like you just thinking about it on the drive home. You're thinking about it that night and stuff. So I'm still thinking about it. It's been a few days now, but that's the mark of a good horror movie. Let's be real. A few things. The few negatives in it that you touched on. I wish I knew more about the lore. The demon and monster, whatever it was. They didn't really fill in the gaps on where it came from, necessarily true intentions, why it needed to do this to survive. Would have been great if they could have added that, but they set themselves up for maybe a great sequel. They hinted at a few things and set up, some of the lore. But yeah, overall, I'd say it was definitely good, and I think it exceeded the production's expectations as well. It was originally supposed to be only streamed, but they did test screenings were so positive that they decided to do a theatrical release.
Parker Finn definitely knocked it out the park, too. The director, I guess it was his feature directorial debut, and it was based on a 2020 short film, Laura Hasn't Slept. Definitely something fucking scary for sure. Again, I love how Sosie Bacon amped up the emotional struggles of being in an uncanny situation. And, the way it pushes her towards a mental collapse is, intriguing for sure. There's multiple scenes that will have you on edge, like I said. And, the smile is supposed to be something that brings you warm embrace. But in this movie, smiles don't fucking do that. It's like going to get your first prostate exam. I mean, he's smiling at you, but at the end of the day, you're fucked. But definitely a great movie. I'm going to recommend it to anybody I see. Just like The Terrifier, great job. I love the CGI on it. Hands down, definitely something I'll watch again. Me and Tony want to do a couple more interesting things in here, but I want to touch base on the performance in general. I mean, dude, the way she was acting through that.
I didn't even notice that it was Kevin Bacon's daughter. You pointed that out. I think she definitely has will be able to extend her career in movies similar, other psychological thrillers based on her performance. But she could probably do other things as well. I think she definitely established herself in this film. I don't know if it was her debut or not. Probably not her acting debut, but maybe movie. Not really sure on that one. But I think she did a great job, for sure. I think the acting overall in the movie was very well done. It was hard to get past. It was a little hard to get past Kumar in a serious role, but once I did get past that, I kind of accepted it. I was like, all right, you know what, that's fine. The movie had a $17 million budget. And they were able to pump out 137 million gross to this point, which is that's pretty good for a movie they were originally only going to stream. Currently has 78% on Rotten Tomatoes as well. So critics are liking it, audiences are liking it. I enjoyed it. So I don't know. You got any more thoughts? We'll jump into ratings.
Yeah, I mean, ratings, I say definitely gonna give it a 5. I know I've been on this 5 binge lately, but just great horror movies. I'm a fan of the macabre, so just bring it. I'll watch it. Hopefully, there's some other horror movies that just deliver stellar performances like she did. You could really touch. You could really just feel the emotional, discretion that she puts in there. You can see that she's struggling, and each act that she's in, you could tell she's tired. So she definitely knocked it out of the park. When it comes to Smile in general, the demon's insane. I mean, I don't want to spoil it too much, but holy fucking shit. And I'll give it a 5. That's my review. Guys, very grateful for everyone viewing. And Tony, what's your review?
I feel like you're an easy guy to impress with movies. You're just now 5s left and right these last these last few movies. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I think it was very well done. It exceeded expectations. It's nice to see that movies of this caliber can still hit it out of the park in a day and age where good movies are seemingly harder to come by. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I'm gonna not give it a 5 because the ending was a little predictable, and I wish they.
The ending was kind of, but nonetheless, it scared
Yeah,
the shit out of me.
I wish they changed the ending a little bit, but I think they set themselves up for potentially a great sequel. So I'll give it a 4 out of 5. And yeah. And now that we've established some ratings, let's get into the question of the week. All right, guys. Question for this week. Be sure to answer in the comments. We're going to post in the comments after. What did you guys think of the ending, and what do you think they could have done differently? Let us know in the comments. What do you think?
And guys, as always, give us a like, subscribe. Anybody that subscribes, we're very grateful for you guys. We're just recently starting this channel, and hopefully we can amp things up. You know what I mean? Produce better content. Tony and I love how viewership is consistently going, and just leave us a comment. We love to hear from our viewers, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed Halloween. More videos coming soon.